Coach, thank you for joining us on the call today. If you just take a minute to tie up the road trip to San Jose State, please. And we expect to see you as you play at home for the first time in 2019 against Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I thought our team came out and played a really good overall game, cut down a lot of the mistakes. Still had too many penalties, but I thought our defense, again, played extremely well. Had a series in there. They forced 5 or 6 punts in a row, which is just great. Offensively, I thought we did some better things. Got to continue to keep improving on that side of the ball, but I thought our offensive line played better and gave our skilled guys an opportunity to go make yards. So getting there, but it's still a work in progress and ready to get back on the practice field. As far as Oklahoma State, obviously, outstanding team. Blown out their first 2 opponents, and we know they've got a lot of talent and explosive ability, especially offensively. Playing a little bit different than what they have in the past defensively, and they got a lot of eyes to the ball and going to cause some problems there. But got to lock some things down and be ready, excited to be back home or get to play at home for the first time this year. And so be a great crowd and great atmosphere here at the house.
Take questions for Coach Philip Montgomery, please. *1 on your telephone keypad will put you in the queue. Then the operator will introduce you. *1 for questions, please. Coach, I'll ask you the first one then. How important is this? Oh, we did have one come in. I'll stand by while we take the first one.
Thank you, and that will come from Robert Allen with Triple Play Sports Radio.
Yeah, Coach, congratulations. Great win at San Jose State on Saturday night. Can you talk a little bit? Your front 7 is so talented, and they've done so well this season. And is Oklahoma State, with Spencer Sanders and what they're doing with him, going to give you the greatest run-pass conflict you've dealt with so far this season? And talk about dealing with that.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing extremely well. I mean, he's playing at a high level right now. He does a great job in their RPO game and just particularly throwing the football. But the thing that might get looked over a little bit is just what he can do with his feet. I mean, he creates problems that way, and it's obviously going to be a great test for our defense. I agree with you. I think our front 7 are pretty good, and so it'll be a tough test. Obviously, they're going to spread you out and do some different things, give you some different formations, but their RPO and run-pass stuff is pretty good. So they got some talented guys on the outside. The quarterback is playing at a really high level, and we'll get tested in that regard this week.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions for Coach Montgomery, please? *1.
Next, we'll go to Kelly Hines with Tulsa World.
Philip, any update on Cory Taylor, and what did you think of TK Wilkerson's performance the other night?
Yeah, no real update on Cory yet. As far as TK, I thought he played extremely well. For the first time really stepping on the field and getting quality minutes, I thought he handled that particularly well. I thought he ran the ball very effectively, and I thought he did some nice things in our pass pro part of it. So good to see him step up and provide us some really quality depth there, and I think his future is really bright.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Take one more swipe for any final questions for Coach Montgomery. *1 on your telephone keypad. Coach, appreciate you giving us a few minutes this morning. Look forward to talking to you once again next Monday.